or he's gonna have me dressed up as he's gonna have me say suffering succotash on TV. So I'm gonna go to AEW where I can go with my friends at and be wrestling. But now Triple H is running the show, and he's running a way better show. Things are way different, and talent want to come back. So the indie people that y'all like, Vince McMahon not there anymore to make them a manager of like LA Knights caliber, make him, what's his name? Max Dupree. He's not there to do that anymore. Triple H is there, and he turned him right back to LA Knight. So now, I think I heard Cornette said, who do you want your career, who do you want your career, if you're a wrestler, and you have to choose, who you can put your career in the hands of? Tony Khan and the Elite or Triple H?
Triple H, hands down. I mean, it's a no-brainer, because even on the downside of the coin, Triple H gonna make you look good.
Yep.
It was folks in NXT that weren't even nobody close to the top of the card, but I cared about what they were doing.
Yep.
Because of how they were booked and how they were presented. They weren't presented.
I tell you this. If Tony Khan went to Keith Lee and said, hey man, I'm gonna let you out your contract, but I'll let you choose. You want to come back to me or go to Triple H? He going to Triple H.
Oh, easy. Swerving Our Glory was probably the height of AEW for Keith Lee at this moment. And we see what's going on with that tag team. He turned him heel. He got Swerve off doing his thing. Keith Lee is not, to me, his personality is not a heel personality. He has a professor-esque.
Don't get me started.
A level of intelligence, but a positive, not like a Damian Sandow where he's like a butthole, but his comes off as friendly, but he gonna set you straight. And it's not a favorite gimmick of Calvin's, but he's not a heel personality. And Tony Khan, it's kind of like when Vince tried to turn him into a Bearcat. Like, you gotta see people's strengths and weaknesses, and Triple H saw his strengths. Like, even when he had him pounce Adam Cole in the crowd that one time. Just little things you can do to make people into bigger stars. Just moments. And Tony Khan, he's kind of like they nicknamed him like Mr. Big Pop, Mr. Return Pop online.
Yeah.
Because he'll get that return pop. He'll bring back your favorite person or your favorite person to debut. And then after that, he'll let it fizzle out. Because he won't do nothing with it. He'll let it fizzle out.
He does it. And that's another thing with the state of AEW. You have a booker who don't know what he's doing. MJF should have been champion.
Oh, easy. I mean,
it took him to walk. It took him to throw a tantrum. I'm talking about MJF. It took MJF to throw a tantrum and tell Tony Khan, "Hey man, you need to pay me." For Tony Khan to like, "Oh, he do have value."
Yeah, it makes it bad. He played that phone call on the entrance. He played part of that phone call, and it doesn't take a mad scientist to figure out who your stars are in AEW that are homegrown.
Yeah, when All In happened, I remember telling y'all, like, dude, that dude right there, I've been watching him, talking about MJF, because I was watching him on MLW.
Yeah, I remember you put me on him.
Exactly. I knew he was star then.
Yeah.
That was about, 3 years ago?
Yeah. Calvin introduced me to MJF, and I've been a fan ever since. He's got that it factor. That's the type of personality that could have got through in the Attitude Era. He also could have got through in the 80s, rock and wrestling.
He could have got through in the Ruthless Aggression era. He would have been great in Ruthless Aggression.
Oh, easy. He could have said what he wanted to say, got away with it. It's just, Tony has gold on so many levels. And it's not like he doesn't have the shows to do it, because he's got Dynamite, he's got Rampage. It's just taking that gold and forming those pieces that you need to make, fine-tuning, and making it make sense. Like, we got so many different stables, so many different storylines. And again, I like all these people, but make it make sense. You can't look back at the Attitude Era and see Undertaker, Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, and everybody fighting in a battle royal on Raw, without some type of backstory to it. Why are we together? Why did we come together? How did we get to this point? Stone Cold, you was over here beefing with Vince. How do our storylines tie together? It all had a reason to why they crossed paths. In AEW, you might be beefing with one person one week, and the next week that person might not even show up. Matter of fact, they might just disappear from the television screen and then show up on Elevation or Dark 2 months later for no reason.
Calvin ain't watching it.
Look, Elevation and Dark, I'm sure people are getting a lot of wins because I see people show up on TV on Dynamite, Rampage. They 50 and whatever.
Goldberg, man. You remember Nitro? Goldberg was like 15-0, and next week this man was like 30 and 0. I mean, how slow they got?
Man, what? Like, dude fighting 3 people on Sunday? Goldberg put in work
for that.
Yeah, that's how.
I think he like 18-0. The next week he come back 28. Like,
yeah,
how slow they got?
That number went up real quick.
Fight on every match on the show,
every match. Y'all want to see him again? Goldberg fought the whole flop.
And please don't tell me that we hate AEW.
No.
We just telling you what we think the state of it is, and we'll do a state of WWE.
Yeah, because I mean, we felt some type of way before Vince left. Trust me, everybody felt some type of way about WWE too. And we say these things not because we want to see them fail. We say these things because we like the product and we want to see it get better.
More wrestling is great for me. I don't get this. I hope I don't fail now. I want MLW to do good. I want NWA to do good. God forbid, I want Impact to do good.
I felt the heat on that one. I mean, we want them all to be successful. New Japan, I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to be successful. But again, make it make sense. That's my main thing. Make it make sense. If you're going to hire more people than you have television time or shows time in general, you need to figure that out. You don't hire more employees than you have positions for.
I don't have a 3-hour Raw, 2-hour SmackDown, 2-hour NXT.
No.
And premium live events and main event. And y'all don't have that.
No. You gotta find some way to make these people work. And you're hiring everybody. Anybody you can put your hands on. And if I was on the AEW roster, I'd be feeling some type of way. Because I hopped over here for a better opportunity and I'm sitting on the shelf.
Well, before we go, they're going to find out that the better opportunity is probably going to be WWE.
Well, that's the place everybody wanted to go anyway. I mean, originally as a kid, that's your dream spot.
You do have wrestlers who avoided WWE. You have some wrestlers who avoided WWE because they didn't want Vince McMahon touching.
Oh, that's true too.
But they got Triple H
in more ways than one. I had to. I'm sorry.
Or 96. But
yeah,
that we'll see, man. Like, I'm rooting for him, and I hope AEW does well. But they need to fix some of that stuff.
Look, anytime they come to town, if I can go, I'm going.
Sure.
We have driven out of town. Me and Calvin, our friend Jason, we've driven out of town to go see AEW.
Nashville, baby.
And we love it. We love All Elite Wrestling. But we want the product to grow and to get better, especially now that it's kind of being forced to mature, because losing the Elite and losing CM Punk is forcing everybody to step up. And this could either be a really, really good thing, like the Attitude Era when there was a battle of if your company go out of business, you don't have a job, or this could be, a bad thing. And I mean, I don't know. Because, again, Tony's a booker and he may start getting sporadic with the pen. So, I don't know. He might start watching Raw, start watching NXT, start trying to outdo them. He don't need to really watch those shows. He needs to focus on his product. Because, he started getting on Russo levels. It's going to be ugly.
Well, all right, man. This is it. Tell us what you think, the state of AEW, what we think about the hype of everything going on. So, I'm CL Cool.
I'm TEZZ. And I'm telling Tony Khan, build more stars. Don't depend on the already made stars. This is your favorite podcast.
I still love pro wrestling. ... Think.
Don't forget the 3 dots.
Yeah.